Mathemagician. Little Thursday Thunder here, Bradley Charbonneau. I'm talking about everyday mathemagics. Not mathematics, not magic, but together, math and magic, mathemagics. I am a mathemagician. You are a mathemagician. Where the math of habit meets the magic of meaning. And the ordinary becomes extraordinary. So we're told we need, big things to feel alive. We need the sunset in Bali. We need to raft the Grand Canyon. A total life overhaul. And hey, those things they're amazing. But they're not required. The real secret of mathemagics, it's not in the big giant breakthroughs. It's in the boring. It's in the mundane, the everyday. In my example today, the butter dish, the jam jar, and the peanut butter. Mathemagics is about building the math, the habits, the rituals, the repeatable routines that you give value to. And by doing so, you let the magic flow through them. By the way, these magical elements usually only have magic for you. I'm going to show you my 3 objects today in my 3-minute video here that I'm going to share in a minute. And you might not feel a thing. And yet, what I would like you to do is to apply this magical theory to your life. And what do you see? What are the habits and the rituals that you have or that you can create in your regular daily life where you can pull out a little bit of magic? That's the goal for today. So you don't have to force the magic. You just do the math and the magic will come. So here's a short video I made. It's 3 minutes long. It's not a book, it's not even a chapter, but it's my tiny creation for the day. Let's dive into a few small objects that somehow make my life a little brighter. And then let's find your tiny rituals that will bring the light into yours as well. Here we go. Okay, ready? Silly or genius? Here we go. Here are a few elements that make my life happy. Are they giant trips to Bali? Are they moving to Italy? No, they are tiny, tiny, tiny daily habits that make my life. Is it silly or is it genius? Here's what makes me happy. Ready? And let's see how you can incorporate elements of tiny little habits, tiny little rituals into your life. Here we go. First up. This is a butter, what is this thing called? A butter thing. I don't know what it's called, but it doesn't matter what it's called. 2 things come to mind. One is my dear friend Lona from Denmark. She got us keeping the butter out of the refrigerator in the kitchen. Okay, that's one thing. So I think about Lona. But more importantly, no offense Lona, is that this butter house, whatever you want to call it, is from my mom. And she loved this Polish design. And this butter thing is from her. So every single time I use butter, I get a tiny little burst of love from my mom. There you go. There's number 1. I've got 2 more. Ready? Here we go. This little guy, this is jam, right? Now, I constantly refill this jam because of what it's called. This is German. I got this in Germany, and it says Glück. And Glück means happiness. And so I take another jam. I buy jam at the whatever supermarket. I don't care the brand. And I put it into this because then every single time I use some jam, which is pretty often because I kind of love jam, I feel a little tiny bit of happiness. Also, it's from Germany. I lived in Germany for 1.5 years. I have good friends in Germany. Shout out to Bensheim, shout out to Darmstadt and Munich. And every single time I have a little bit of jam, I have a little bit of happiness. Pretty good, right? Pretty easy, right? Okay, 1 more. Ready? Okay, there's actually my toast. This guy, this is a recent discovery, and this is sort of the reason I'm doing this little video here.
All right, here's a little history lesson for you. And if you're American, you're going to be a little surprised about this, especially if you're American and have some understanding of like German so this is Trader Joe's. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. This is Trader Joe's peanut butter. However, it's actually from, there we go. It's actually from a store called Aldi in Germany. Aldi owns Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has my favorite peanut butter in the whole world. This is not it, but it's close. There you have it. There are 3 tiny little things that make my life happy on a daily basis.
So there you have it. That was my butter, my jam, and my peanut butter. 3 tiny little things. 3 daily doses of joy. And here's the mathemagics behind it. That video, that was my creation today. Not a masterpiece, not a grand finale, just 3 minutes of toast and truth. Because mathemagicians don't wait for inspiration. They build it. One habit, one tiny object, one minuscule ritual at a time. No wand required, no comedy school, no geometry degree. Just curiosity, consistency, and maybe a weird fondness for strawberry jam. So here's your challenge. What tiny thing could you do today? Something small, something silly, something secretly genius. And by secretly, it probably just means you. Drop your Mathemagic tip or trick in the comments and tag me and share it. Because when we share the small stuff, it becomes big. Let's make the mundane magical. Let's create something tiny every single day. You don't need a new life. You just need a new way to see the life you already have. The magic is there. Maybe it takes the math to find the meaning in the magic. And that's being mathemagical. That's being a mathemagician. I am a mathemagician, and you want to know a little secret? So are you. So I'll see you next time, probably on a Thursday, because today is Thursday Thunder. The lightning strikes often, but the thunder is where the power is. Every Thursday, every single Thursday, I bring a little bit of magic on a mathematical basis. The routine of a weekly video sometimes brings me magic, like today. Go be mathemagical. Share it in the comments. See you soon. See you next week. Bye for now.